Welcome back to another episode on my ArkAstraeos playthrough. I am over here on the terrain near some underwater oil and metal. I found these spots a little while back whenever I was just looking around, and while I was in the area I saw a Dunkleo somewhere over here. So I'm over here today because I would like to try to see if I can find where it's at again. And also see if I can manage to tame myself a Dunkleo here. Let's get on my scuba. Now I don't know exactly where it's at right now. It's been a little while since I last saw it. And I'm wanting to get a Dunkleo, that way I can get some metal, crystal, and all that easier. I need quite a bit of metal and crystal for my house, especially whenever I make up a greenhouse. Same as the oil. Although it looks like we do have a few mosas down here. It's at 25, 100, and that one's a little too far away. Oh, even get more. So yeah, apparently there's quite a few mosas right over here by this rock. Anyways, there's a Dunkleo that I saw that was at level 150, I believe, somewhere around here. I just need to try to find it again. And looks like I've got an angler and a shark on me. I don't remember exactly where it's run off to, so I might need to cut it away and bring everyone back whenever I can find it again. Let me do a quick look around over here. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is a 145 Mosa. I might need to come back for that later. Anyways, where is this Dunkleo gone off to? It's kind of nighttime in the game right now, so it's a little bit harder to see. Okay, that's only a level 25. Dang it. And got something attacking me here. Now I do need to be careful because I have also seen Tusotusas over in this area. Yep. Speak of the devil. There is a Tuso right down there. It's only level 95, but the Meguana is not very good at taking them out. And I got quite a few Mosas over here too. Alright, make sure I can lose the aggro on that Tuso. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna look around for a couple minutes here and see if I can find it. And I'll bring everyone back whenever I can locate the Dunkleo again. Alright, so I've been looking around over here and I haven't been able to find the high level Dunkleo. And I just keep getting harassed by the plesiosaurs and the Tuso. I managed to leave the Tuso behind for now. But looks like we also have a Leopleurodon right over here. So yeah, I was looking around, I couldn't find it. I do have a trap kind of set up over here that I put out before whenever I first saw one. And I think that's the highest one I've seen so far over here right now is that level 95. I think there's a 145 or 150, somewhere around there. It's either meshed through the map or it ended up dying from something. I don't know. Anyways, while I'm over here, I'll go ahead and show the location of the oil and metal that I found. So right over here, we have a piece of coral, and there are several oil rocks. It's a little bit hard to see them right now because it is dark, but there's one like right underneath this piece of coral, and there's a few others around here. Yeah, see, here's a few of them right now. And if I come over this way a little ways, I can find the metal. Now, because of all of the mosas and the tusos in the area, do need to be a little bit careful if you're in this area. But you can also get quite a bit of crystal, like here's some. And there's a huge cluster like up on the wall, plus some pearls over there. Anyways, the metal is just over here. It's quite a bit of metal rocks. And then I found some more metal way off over in the distance. But yeah, since I can't find the Dunkleo over here right now, I do know they can spawn like right along this area. So I'm going to head over there and hop back in the water and take a look around, see what I can find. So I'll bring everyone back whenever I get over there. Alright, I am back, and I've got my ship just over here, been over here looking around, and looks like we've got a male 150 Dunkleo right up there. Now I did look it up, and for the crossbow that I've got, it's going to take about 13 spear bolts. So, let me make sure this is on spread. And also reload it. Okay, it was already on spread. So I'm going to need to get up here and shoot it without aggroing anything else. Okay, the Heliocoprions should be good, but it is nice to know that they're also spawning in this area. Do have a couple of megalodons over here. Let me actually see if I can manage to lure it away. Alright, is it going to attack? Yep. Oh, nice. Got a little underwater cave over here. Well, if I can lure it over here and take a few shots off of it, that'd be perfect. Okay, he lost aggro for now. I also do have one of these, which is from the Randy's animal traps. Yeah, I figured I could, oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, I figured I could pick up a, like, carry a lot of stone or metal structures on me to make traps. Or I figured I could, add an extra mod, which allows me to make some traps. Although these are very expensive, and they're also rather heavy, too. Alright, so that should be a good trap for the Dunkleo. I just need to lure it in. Alright, let's get a bite in. Now this time around I'm not going to speed away so quickly. Alright, lure it on over. Really? You stopped and I'm right here? Come on. Now I do also have those megalodons aggro to me, so I gotta be careful with them. Alright, let's come on down here and line it up. Also, hopefully the Meguana can fit through this exit over here. Oh, the Dunkleo went underneath it. And at least that was only a Electroforce and not a Nidaria. Alright, now I need to try to get these guys somewhat separated. Let me see if I can lure the Dunkleo, get him trapped. Or... Alright, looks like the Dunkleo's lost aggro. So, let me see if I can take out these Megalodons with a eel as well. It's going to be a little tricky because that's reducing my damage I can do. Just try to do it like this. I'm not tanking too much. I haven't found an improved Meguana saddle yet, so I can't really take too many hits with the Meguana. But I am getting a bite on the eel every so often here. Alright. Yeah, my Meguana's already getting pretty damaged here. I might need to try to pull up one of the turtles. Alright, let me swim in here. And actually... Okay, did they lose aggro on him? Okay, now there's the eel still. And there's the shark. Alright. So what I want to do is I'm just going to come in here. And I got my turtle right here. Now I can go kill the Meg and Electroforce. And the eel shocks won't affect my Archelon. I'll be rather annoyed if these guys decided to just dip out whenever I swap up to the turtle. But that looks to be the case. Also, where did the Dunkleo run off to? Okay, I think I heard the Electroforce there. Oh, okay, they're after the Meguana. That's not good. Okay, so yeah, the eel was still on the Meguana over here. Alright, let's send the Meguana away. Alright, now I can take care of these two. Alright, the eel is finally dead. Now, the Archelon doesn't have a whole lot of damage, but I do have a pretty good saddle and a decent amount of health on this Archelon. Alright, so let me just take this Meg out real quick. And then after this, I need to go find where that Dunkleo ran off to. That way I can try to lure it into that trap. Or at least into this cave area if I can't get it in that trap. Alright, Meg's dead. So I'm just going to leave the Archelon out and over here for now. And let's go take a look, see if I can find the Dunkleo. I can't have gone too far, I don't think. Oh, nice. That's a 150 Bezzy. Whenever I need a Bezzy, I'll probably come back for that one. Unless I can find one closer to base. Ah, okay, there's the donkey. Okay, you attack in to get the aggro. And let's just lure it in. Oh, and it lost aggro right before. Alright, come on. Alright. I think I let it take a couple bites while I'm getting down there to it. Alright, donkey's in. And perfect. I'm able to actually fit the iguana through the exit of the trap, and it closed up behind me. Okay, I don't know exactly how many of those hit, but I'm going to go ahead and swap it back over to the standard mode for the rest of the shots. I thought it was out there, but alright, so it should only be a few more shots at most. Alright, let's see. Oh. I don't want to take too many shots, because I don't want to risk hitting it after it's already gone to sleep. Okay, he's out. So I do have a little bit of kibble here. Should only take a couple pieces. And I can pick the trap up and leave the Dunkleo right there, and that should be fine. So yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit until the Dunkleo tames up, and I do have a pretty good saddle for the Dunkleo right here. So I'll bring everyone back whenever I get it tamed up. And I might also go ahead and make my way over to the other location for the metal and oil. That way I can put this guy straight to work as soon as he tames up. Oh, the donkey's up. I've just been sitting here on the turtle watching video while waiting. Alright, so let's put that away. And 53 health, not too bad. Only 41 weight, 45 melee. Alright, while I was waiting before I started watching the video, I also was looking at my my objectives right here. So for the next one, I need to craft 150 trank arrows, and then deal 10,000 damage with the crossbows. That's not too bad, but if you look at my crossbow durability here, it's starting to get a little bit low, and this thing's going to be expensive to repair. So I think I'm going to need to go looking for a place where I can find some polymer. That way I can get that. Alright, so let me head back over to the ship. Anyways, if I see any metal, I'll probably grab it on the way over to the ship, which looks like I see some right in front of me. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be metal down here. So, might as well grab it on the way. Now, the reason why I wanted to grab the Dunkleo is because even though I do have metal that spawns on my island, there's not a whole lot that's over there. So having a Dunkleo to get it from underwater would be pretty handy since I am not too far off from it. I could fly to like one of the mainland areas and use an RG, but at the same time, that's a bit of a hassle to head all the way over there, fly to it, and then after that, I would have to fly back. Thankfully, Astraeos does have the teleport feature with the map. I don't know if any of the teleport locations are going to be any close to a large amount of metal, though. Might be something I have to look into at some point. Already getting a few levels on the Dunkleosteus, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to get up to probably about 3,000 weight for now, and then I'll start bumping my melee after that. The Dunkleosteus, I believe, do get more metal with a higher melee stat, but I would like to actually be able to carry the metal, and I guess realistically, 3,000 is still not even enough weight for that. I'd probably want closer to 4,000 if I can. But I want to push my melee up higher. So I'm only going to go 3,000 weight for now. I'll push my melee a bit, and then maybe back to the weight after that. I was going to grab some of that crystal that I passed by, but there was a jellyfish right there, so I'm not going to do that. Alright. So I'm just going to have to sit here and take this for a minute. I need out of stamina. Thankfully, with the saddle I've got, plus the Dunkleosteus' natural resistance, they pretty much do no damage to me. So let me head over here. Oh, we got seahorse right here. That is a 145 seahorse. Alright, let me get this Dunkleosteus over here to the ship, and then we'll put the metal up, and then I might try to tame that seahorse. I believe the seahorse is also really good for getting silica pearls, which I need quite a bit of as well for electronics. So that'd be perfect. Let me get all this put away, and I'll bring everyone back when I get it ready for it. Alright, I'm back over here. And it looks like this seahorse in particular is one from the Ports of Atlas mod, as this one is a passive tame. Okay, so yeah, this one's a passive tame and pretty similar to taming an Equus by the looks of it. Although, I don't see the taming percent going up for this one. So, I'm not sure if the superior kibble is the required food for it. Alright, so there are, with the mods that I've got currently on the server, there are two different types of seahorse. There is one from the mythological creatures for the Astraeos map, and then there is a second one from the Ports of Atlas map, since I added that one in as well. Now, it looks like this particular seahorse over here is from the Ports of Atlas map, and to be able to tame them, it requires, I think, a special type of food, which I don't have currently. I've only got the kibble and the, like, prime meat options. So I'm not able to tame up that 145 seahorse. I'm going to check again back in this area later, see if I can find another one. And I think I've seen them over here around this little metal section. So I'm probably going to check over there as well. See if I can't manage to find one of the ones that you can just knock out tame. So I'm going to head over there. I'll take a look around, and if I can find something, then good. If not, I'm probably just going to gather up the metal and oil in the area and then head back to base after that. Alright, so I made it back over here to this location, which is one of the spots I found for metal. And there's quite a bit of metal just in a line right here. But I think that's going to be all the time I've got for in today's episode. So if you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment below if you have anything you'd like me to do in the game. Go ahead and comment it, and I will consider it. Well, I hope everyone has a good day for now, and I'll catch everyone later. So, goodbye for now.